What is going on, guys? I don't even know what color it is. What color are we supposed to be right now? I guess we're up a little bit, right? 4% or something. Are we green? Nope. Let's fix that. That sounds good. All right, let's get some green in here. I wish that, yeah, I was hoping to maybe buy a little bit more. Man, my camera is all jacked up. Golly, I'm so out of whack. I've been out of whack the last couple of days here, guys. You'll have to bear with me. That should look a little bit better. Plus, I'm like super tired for some reason. I had to hang some lights in the kitchen, and that took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. So I'm a little bit behind. Sorry about that, guys. I know I'm not supposed to say sorry, but you know, we're a small community, so I can say I'm sorry. But if you have been mining Ravencoin, a lot of us have been since the fork and everything, you might have noticed that a lot of people use T-Rex as the miner because it's probably one of the best miners for Nvidia GPUs on COPPAL, you know, on the new Ravencoin algo. And you probably should be using it for maximum efficiency. This video is not like sponsored or anything. I'm just talking about the stuff that I like to talk about, right? I like T-Rex. It's a good miner. I've used it for a really long time. Various versions over the year, a couple of years and stuff. So most specifically with Ravencoin though, for the most part. But if you've been mining it, you might have noticed, and using T-Rex, you might have noticed, Nefarious Technology pointed this out to me too. I did see this on the pool here, but apparently 15.5, version 0.15.5 had a critical bug, gave invalid shares after failing to regenerate the DAG. So I guess there was a epoch change, and because of that change, you know, the DAG file size changed, and it looks like it wasn't able to properly regenerate it after the change. So that looks like it was a critical flaw, but it has been fixed in version 0.15.6, and that one's out there now. And I was surprised to see that most of the, probably because it was a critical flaw, most of the operating systems such as HASHR8 OS already has 0.15.6 in their OS as well. I would imagine that HASH8 and I know Simple Mining does. I'm sorry, I would imagine that Hive OS also has the new version. I don't know for sure because I don't even have any rigs on Hive OS right now. But yeah, right now I was mining Raven on HASH8 OS. You can see right here, T-Rex 15.6. Got a super low hash rate with 6 GPUs, 6 Nvidia 10 series GPUs. You can see pretty low hash rates on all of them. That's because I use the overclock settings from Overclock Panda website, which shows for ProgPal. They don't have COPPAL over here yet. I wish that they would get some data over there for COPPAL. I don't know how long it takes. But I was using this data here with 0 core, 0 memory, and 90, I would assume 90 watts on the power limit. I think I'm actually over 90 watts, but that was the settings I'm using, and it seems not to be very efficient. But that's what I kind of want to look at. I got my spreadsheet open here. I kind of wanted to play around with this and see the hash per watt, if it was good to go, or if it was more efficient this way or what. So that is kind of what I wanted to play around with during the stream, and we'll talk about T-Rex a little bit and some settings and what to look for. And also, Dan the Dane is donating 500 Raven, which is awesome. Thanks so much, Dan the Dane. And what we'll do is we'll do a little trivia question giveaway towards the end. Okay, so we'll go for about half an hour, probably about 11 p.m. my time, so top of the hour there, and we will do a little trivia and do a giveaway. Jay Bohannon, you know, I don't know. I thought that they had. Let me see. You're gonna make me look, aren't you? How do you update HASH8 OS like on the fly, right? So while it's running, Let's see. I think you have to go to, let's go to console and go root. I just reburned a new image, so maybe that's why mine already has it. I don't know. That was a few days ago, though. You would think that it. I think it downloads the miners whenever you assign them, but I could be wrong. Let's see. I think it's in here. Yeah, right here. Example: upgrade, upgrade B, latest. But I think that I don't know if they've put out like a brand new. My sound is low. It should be pretty good. I mean, I've got my levels all at the normal rate here, and my background music is down, so I should be pretty good. Here, I'll move a little bit closer to the mic, but I thought that everything looks good on my end. I don't know, is anybody else having trouble hearing me or anything? But as far as updating HASHR8 OS, it looks like you can go here and just type in upgrade, but I don't think that... Oh, my music's drowning me out again? Okay, I'll crank that down a little bit more. All right, I cranked the music way down, a lot more than usual, so maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, I normally put the music at like negative 32 dB, but it's at like negative 40 right now, so that's like way down there. Hopefully you can still hear the music, because I kind of like the background music. It adds a little bit to it, right? So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and, hey, what's up, Mining Pirate? I would like to get over, let me go back over to here and see what the version is that they have available here. So 1.0.20.8085.1470. So you can look on their website right here. Just go to their website and go to download, go to your dashboard, go to download, click OK, and then bounce that against what you currently have running, but I don't think that they've updated it. So I would imagine that it said that if you assign the miner, right? So like if you come in here and go to wallets, remember this is a little bit different than other OSs, okay? So you have to go to wallets and then go to the wallet that you want to modify. In this case, it's Raven. So you click on edit over here, and then you go to Raven right here. And then click edit, and then down here is where you would select another miner, so you can add it here, right? If you haven't added it here, then it probably won't update on its own, right? It's not going to just change like Hive OS, it kind of like, as long as you choose use latest or whatever the option is down there, a lot of times it will just change it for you, right? It'll update to the latest and everything's good to go. With HASHR8 OS, it's kind of manual, okay? So you kind of have to go in here and choose the newest miner, and then save it. And then once that's done, you have to come out to dashboard, click on the rig, and then, well, you can do it in that other screen too, but then click on mining, and then you have to change right here. You have to change it to the newest miner that you've added, right? So it's a little bit more manual control than what you might be used to with something like Hive OS. It's similar to Simple Mining OS, because Simple Mining OS, you kind of have to do that. This same procedure, but it's a little, obviously it's a little bit different. But you kind of have to manually manage your miners in Simple Mining also. So hopefully that helps. I would imagine that you're good to go, that you're probably just not going in there and adding the miner to the wallet, right? I would imagine that this is the step that you're missing here. See, I've already added 15.6, so it's already in here. You can see where there's like 15.5, 15.4, 15.3, but you wouldn't want to use 15.5 for Ravencoin, because that's the one with the vulnerability, not the vulnerability, but the problem, the critical flaw, where it doesn't properly generate shares after generating the DAG file, or it doesn't even generate the DAG file, I guess, is the problem. So yeah, give that a shot. Let me know how that works out for you. But yeah, you can see I've got really low hash rate right here for a 6 GPU rig. So I wanted to kind of play around with this. Let's go ahead and bring up the little spreadsheet that I usually use here, and we will plug in some settings. So it looks like at one time, now I wasn't using, I've edited this to be T-Rex, and actually I don't know why I have two of them. Maybe I was going to use different settings. Okay, so we'll go ahead and plug in what we have right now. Okay, so we're 0, 90. I don't know if we're 90% or 90 watts. Let's go and look here. Yeah, okay, so we're 90 watts. All right, so I'll see if I can make it 90 watts over there. So 90%. So it's not changing. All right, hang on a second. Let's say 90 watts. Good grief, what am I doing? 90 watts. Enter. All right. Wonder why. 90. All right, so I just have to put 90 in there. Okay. Power measured would be 90. It was like 90, right? And then the hash rate was total for the 1070 was 12.54, which isn't bad for such low power. We'll go 12.54 right here. So even though the hash rate is really low, like compared to you know, what you would normally see in here, that's actually not bad. That's low power, really low power. Because if you look at the power draw on the rig, I mean, I haven't checked it recently, but let's go look. And bring up my Casa app here with my smart plug and see what kind of power draw we're getting on this rig right now at the wall. Yeah, I mean, it's super low, guys. I mean, it's 631 for a 6 GPU rig, and that's including, you know, that's including the system and everything, so the peripherals and whatnot. See, it's hopefully that, maybe that'll zoom. Come on. See, I have to fix the exposure, I think. Yeah, so come on. Yeah, you can see right there 652, and that's at the wall. Okay, so you know, 6 GPU rig, 652 at the wall, 90 watts each basically. It looks like that's not too bad. All right, so that's good, pretty decent for the 1070. Let's look at the 1080, or I'm sorry, 1070 Ti. That was also 0, 0, 90. See, like the 1070 Ti, I could probably go quite a bit higher on the power, maybe like 115, 110, something like that. Probably do more, but we'll do that in the second round. So we'll do that in just a moment. Let me look at what we got so far here. Yeah, see, it's definitely not getting enough power because even the 1070 Ti is lower hash rate than the 1070 at that amount of power, right? Because it needs more power to operate optimally, right? So 9.54, this one's going to be really bad. 9.54 at 91 watts. Yeah, so see, that's all the way down to a 104 hashes per watt, right? Pretty bad. I mean, compared to the other ones. That's along the same lines as like an RX 580, you know, somewhere around there, RX 570. So you really want your Nvidia GPUs to be quite a bit more than that, right? Yeah, I do have BlueStacks Nefarious, I just don't have it up and running right now. I got it. I have BlueStacks. I do. Yeah, that would be better to have it up here, I guess. That's true. I'll do that. I'll do that next time. All right. So let's look at 1080s. So the 1080s are way, way, way down there because of the power and all that. So we'll go 8.3 at 90 watts. So you can see how these GPUs need a lot more power, right? I mean, the 1070 is probably decent. That's pretty good hash rate per watt, you know. But these two are, that's pretty low. That's pretty inefficient. So they definitely need more power, right? So down here, we'll play around with that. So this is straight off of Overclocked Panda database right here. Down here, we're going to go with whatever what to mine says as far as the overclock settings. So we'll go to what to mine and we'll look at a 1070. It says 150, 500. Now, I have read in some of the forums on, I think I was on T-Rex Discord and possibly Raven's Discord for mining after Kapow, right? And Red Panda thanks Joseph Golden for the subscription there, appreciate that. And today Red Panda Mining did a video on how, I guess that first day that he switched everything over to Kapow and was just throwing like massive amounts of power at it, whatever it needed, he was giving it to it. And he basically cooked some of the connectors for the Y splitters. Some of those wires were pretty burnt. Definitely got some pretty serious heat through them. Probably would have burned you if you touched it, kind of thing. You know, and I think that there were some that show in the Discord for T-Rex Miner and possibly in Ravencoin's Discord, Ravencoin community Discord, that having 150 on the core was potentially going to cause a problem like that. So what I'm going to do, instead of putting 150 on the core, even though that's what to mine is saying here, I'm going to put 100. Okay, I think they're all 150. 1080 is actually 125. So I'm going to do 100 and then 75 on the 1080. And for the memory, I think I'll pump that down just a little bit too. I'll probably put memory at 400. Maybe we'll do a little test here and see what that comes up with. So we're going to go 100, 400. Yeah, 100, 400. That sounds good. So let me get back over here. All right, so we got to change this. So you can see, you know, the 00 and the 90 was what I had here. And then we're going to go with a 75% of TDP, thermal design power. So in here, we're going to go to tuning. For the 1070s, we're going to go 100 on the core, 400 on the memory. Power limit, what would, let's see, 75%, I want to say that was 75% of TDP. I know I have the TDP over here. So 75% would be 112. We'll go like 110. We'll take a little bit of power off of it. Let's go 110 on the power. All right, temperature, we'll go 70. All right, and then on the 1070 Ti's, we're gonna go with, I should have chose all of them because we'll actually no, we're gonna go 100, 400, 115 on the power. I think that's pretty accurate as far as 75%. Actually, it's 135 here. So we'll go let's go 120. So 120 on the power, 70 on the temp. All right, And then for the 1080s, we're gonna go 100 and then 75 on the clock, on the memory. I was trying to catch up with the chat a little bit there. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. All right, 1080, we're gonna go with, what did I say for the power here? The 1080 is about 135, yeah, same as a 1070 Ti. So we're gonna go with 120, right? Yeah, that looks pretty good. 100, 400, 110. Let me get all this documented before I reboot it. 100, 400, 110. That's not right. Did I give a 1070 110? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Okay. And then 1070 Ti was 100, 400, 120. One was 75, I think. 400. So check that. Memory, okay, so core was 100, memory was 75. That's not right. Not what I wanted. Was it? No. All right, I wanted 75. And then 400. That's what I wanted. $75, 400, and then 120. All right, sounds good to me. We don't know what the hash rate is at this point. All right, so we're gonna apply, update the rig. Should restart and be good to go. Did I mess something up? I didn't set the power limit? On what? Oh, 1080. You're right. You are right. All right, so 75, 400, 120, 70. Yeah, I probably messed it. Oh, I said the fan. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I got them mixed up. Yeah, Dan the Danes have been having trouble with those 1660s too. You can see right here, I instantly went to 80, but it did just fire up. So let me see what it's going to do here. This only updates once every 30 seconds on its own. And the ambient temperature in the room is pretty high, so you know, I'm definitely going to be at 70 degrees on all of them, at least, with probably 100% fans, at least on the 1080s. Could probably pull the power back a little bit and maybe make it a little bit better, but it's super hot in here. I'm like burning up. All right, so you can see that we're sitting around 80 mega hash per second on this particular rig. So right off the bat, we know that we're better as far as hash rate goes, right? Now let's check our efficiency, because that's what matters. All right, so on the 1070, I know we haven't been running that long, but I'm still going to pull this data here. So 1070s, it's looking like 12.8. We'll call it 12.75, right in the middle there. 12.75 at 109.5. Okay. Not nearly as good efficiency as 00 and 90, right? That efficiency is crazy. The hash rate's a little bit higher, but look at the difference in efficiency, right? That's a pretty big difference. Now we'll go with the 1070 Ti. Do a refresh here, make sure we get some updated data here. Okay, and look, our 1070s are actually at 14.2 now. So see, that's the problem with like jumping right on it, because now we're you know, it's a lot different. So let me go back and edit that. 14.2. Okay, looking a lot better. And then we got still the same 108, actually a little bit lower. 108 power draw, right? And remember, this does change a lot with CawPow. You know, there's a variance each time it changes or gets a new job. It is going to throw different parameters on there that's going to change your power draw and hash rate, right? So it does have a variance in there. So as long as you're up, you know, where you should be, at least, you know, according to all the data that's online right now, I think you're good to go. You're not going to really, you know, in my opinion, you know, it's not going to benefit you a lot to really get in there and change one thing too much just to gain like 0.01 mega hash, right? To me, you know, unless you're just bored and want to have something to do, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because you're going to have to restart your rig, or at least the miner. You know, you're going to lose a few hashes, so you know, all that stuff adds up over time. All right, so let's go to a 1070 Ti. What do we see here? 1070 Ti is at 14.4 at 120. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad efficiency. This one up here is just killing me though. 140, that's solid. All right, and then the 1080s, we've got, yeah, this one always, I really lost the silicon lottery with this one, because it's always just so much lower than this other one, and they were bought at exactly the same time too. All right, so we'll go with 14.3. That sounds good. 14.3 at 119. So we're getting a 120. So the 1070 Ti and the 1080 seem, efficiency-wise, they're right on target. They're both on the same level. You know, the 1070 seems to, efficiency-wise, be a little bit better, at least with these particular settings, right? So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Let me go, and I'm going to look at another spreadsheet I've got here. Let me check this out real quick and see if I can maybe get a couple of different settings here, and we can throw them in there. All right, so some people in the Ravencoin community Discord, that's where I grabbed this from. So for a 1070, this is what they have in here. Power settings, and then the efficiency. So with a 0 core, 0 memory, 90 watts, the efficiency is killing these, right? But you have to plug all this into a calculator so that you know how many Ravencoin you're accumulating, right? Because that's kind of another important aspect of this, is how many are you earning, how much rewards are you earning per day? Because you got to kind of put that in here and calculate it out, because if you don't, you know, you're kind of, yeah, you might be super efficient, like that 0.0, but your hash rate's kind of low, right? So as far as how many you're going to earn per day, you'd have to throw that into like the what to mine calculator to figure that out. But these are pretty good. I feel pretty confident or pretty comfortable beating these numbers here, right? And this is straight off of Ravencoin's Discord, so that's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I'm at 131 with what to mine settings and 139 with Overclock Pandas settings. 0090, 100, 400, 110. Is there something else you want me to try? Throw it in the chat over here and make sure you tag me, because sometimes I'll get distracted and I'll miss. So if you want me to try a different type of... How are there 82 people watching this? What just happened? I never have 82 people watching this. What is going on right now? Did we just wake up on some part of the world or something and like, oh wait, I never get to see him live. That's cool though. Thanks for everybody watching. Somewhat uncomfortable because that number is just climbing like crazy and I don't understand why. So that's kind of weird. Kind of weird. I feel like we're being I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Because I very rarely have over 20, so weird. Okay. I mean, okay, whatever. If there's 100 in here, there's 100 in here. I just kind of feel like there's not. So, all right, let's see here. I am going to do a giveaway though, 500 Raven. So maybe that's why the number of folks that are in here. So that's cool. All right, so let me think about the question here, because I had written one down here. I don't want it to be too hard or too difficult. Actually, let me get back to this. I'm not going to do the giveaway just yet. Let's get back over here. Where was I at? Hash rate. Okay, because I need to do the 1080 first. Actually, we'll look at the 1070 Ti, what they have over here on Ravencoin's Discord. All right, so see the efficiency, I'm beating both of those efficiencies, so I feel pretty good about that. And the hash rate's about the same, right? 14. Yeah, 14 something for 1070 Ti, yep, so I'm right on with that. But efficiency-wise, I'm doing better than this. So see, they've got the power cranked up a little bit, but they might not need to, right? Because you see that the power on these 1070 Ti's I only have at 120 watts, which I guess that's pretty low. But it seems to be operating fine because the hash rate's in line with what you're seeing here. So that's pretty good. I like that. Then we'll go to the 1080s. And the 1080 efficiency they have lower than what I have too. So let's see here. 1080 efficiency. Yeah, it's 120. I mean, this one was low because, you know, these two right here are low for the 1070 Ti and the 1080 just because it just doesn't have enough power, right? Like the overclock settings might not have a lot to do with it. You might be able to leave it at 0 and 0 and then just throw a little bit more power at it and get that efficiency way up, you know, and the hash rate way up. I don't know, maybe we should try that. But for right now, let's look at this 1080 here. Yeah, that's solid. I mean, I feel pretty good about those numbers actually. Kind of impressed with myself. Yeah, because I mean, look at their consumption here, 150. I don't have it anywhere close to that. Mine's at 120. All right, all right. Pretty solid, pretty solid. I dig it. So let me know if you want me to throw some other settings in here and just try, see what's up. Oh, did Wendy show up? Is that what happened? Is that why all these viewers came in here? Are they from her stream or something? Somebody said, hey, Wendy. I don't see Wendy in here anyway. Oh, there she is. What is up, Crypto Wendy O? You have no idea what's going on. You're gonna head out. Good luck with your studies there. I know you were studying for some tests coming up. I thought maybe I have like an unusual amount of people watching right now, so I was wondering if maybe you threw them my way or something. That'd be cool if you did. Thanks so much. The T-Rex has been on here for a while. I'm not drawing a T-Rex. T-Rex is the miner that we're using. See, right here? It's the name of the miner. The software that we're using to mine Ravencoin. Yeah, I think it is too. It seems like it's settling out now, Nefarious. It seemed like maybe there was like a bunch of bots or something. I don't know. So we are using T-Rex to mine Ravencoin, and we were talking about the bug fix, the DAG regeneration epoch change. I guess with 15.5 there was a real problem that they had to fix, because basically after the epoch changed, you were getting invalid shares, I think, constantly. So no Gloombastic, no dinosaurs. Sorry, I don't draw dinosaurs or anything like that on this channel. You'll have to go to I'm gonna totally forget his name. There's a guy on YouTube that draws golly, I'm so bad about that. I just forget everybody's name so easily. I'm gonna have to go look it up. You guys are gonna make me look it up. I'm looking. Pretty eclectic list here that I'm subscribed to. Oh, Beanie Draws, that's it. So Beanie Draws, he does drawings and stuff. So if you want to see that kind of stuff, you know, check that out. Yeah, we went from 20 to 140, something like that, and then now we're back down to 20. It's all good though. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before like that. That was it. That was pretty insane. All right, so yeah, let me know. Oh, let's go to Wendy's channel too, since she popped in here. So if you want to do if you want a good source for any type of TA, technical analysis on crypto, she does all these videos all the time. She's been an animal lately, getting out these videos every day and keeping you up to date with what is going on with Bitcoin. I think she's basically kind of doing a Bitcoin, something to do with Bitcoin every day. Maybe she is a maximalist. I don't know. It's possible. And but she does do altcoins too. She charts that stuff, and she takes requests. Like during her live streams, she'll take requests and chat with you about certain projects and stuff. So it's really cool, very interactive, and really super good information over there on her channel. So be sure to check her out. The other night I popped into her stream, and there was I think there was 5 or 6 people from the crypto mining community in her stream. I was like, oh, okay. So I think she kind of wants to be a miner too. She's made that pretty clear in the past, or she's made comments about it in the past. So, but where she lives, not great for electricity purposes. It would take a really strong bull run to make it worth mining where she's at. So, wow, we're back. This is crazy. I'm just gonna let it run, man. I'm gonna let this run because this is nuts. We go from 20 to 62. Jay Bohannon, you're talking about from Hashrate? Hashrate OS? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to it to update. That whenever I went in here today, that miner, wow, we're up to 86. So those, what, did we change something recently? I thought we were, yeah, I didn't update the rig or anything. So this is pretty good hash rate. I mean, you know, than what I'm used to seeing here. So yeah, all I did was I went to wallets and edit and went to Raven and then went down here and added the miner. It was already here. It was already in this list right here. So I don't know. All right, so we're at 112 people watching the stream. I know that can't be real. That's crazy. Yeah, well, yeah, you know what? That's a good point, Nefarious. That's a good point. Because I have, actually, no, I don't have anything in the description or the, all right, so listen, if there are 123 people watching right now, okay, spam the number 1 in chat. Everybody who's here, spam number 1 in chat. I guarantee you there's only going to be like 20 of them. Just spam the number 1 one time in chat. Yeah, I didn't type it though. I didn't type anything about a giveaway. Hey, thanks, Serpent. Jay Bohannon writes out 1. Nice. Thanks, Serpent, for the $2, sir. Okay, there's kind of a new name. Dreadlord Fred, that's new. Sick Vids is new. Patrick, that's new. 69 from Good Guy Biker, nice. Thanks, Dan and Dane. Thanks so much, man. What is that currency called? Denmark. What is DKK? What is that currency called? I know I should have looked that up before. Yeah, so see, look, I said spam the number 1, which everybody knows what 1 is. And there's 164 people watching. And I only got like, what, 10 people to say 1? So, yeah. Yeah, not great. Crowns. Okay, so Denmark, crown or chrome? Yeah, I'm not going to do that live, Jay Bohannon, because it will expose some information that I don't want to expose. I'll slide this over here and do it and see if I can see what you're talking about here. So you go to System Info. Yeah, I mean, you don't really set anything there though. Oh, you're talking about update, the update tab. Okay, right. Yeah, that's grayed out. I think that's probably something that maybe they're working on. Maybe at some point that's going to be enabled. I don't think that it's enabled yet. I think that's the situation with that. Yeah, I know what you mean now, or I see what you mean now. All right, so let's do a little giveaway here. Yeah, there's probably only 20 people in here, Nefarious, I would imagine. Yeah, we're not going to do addresses here. We are, because this is going to be a Ravencoin giveaway. So you have to have a Raven address. And Dan the Dane is donating 500 Raven, which at the moment, let's go and see what that's all about. Okay, so was that about $10? About $10 USD. I hate equating it to USD, but that is what, you know, a lot of people look at, so I will say it like that. So that's about $10. Thanks so much, Dan the Dane. Much appreciated. I mean, Nefarious, it does catch, at least it has in the past, it's caught all the addresses, but it might only do that with Bitcoin addresses. It might ignore a Raven address in the chat here. But I thought it was pretty slick that it would catch it before, and we could just copy it from there and then see if the person wants it exposed or not. So that worked out pretty well. But yeah, I mean, sending everybody off to another platform like Discord might be kind of... it's a little bit cumbersome for the people that don't have Discord, right? I mean, I guess it's a way to get folks over to the Discord, but we'll handle it however. I still have to get Crypto Mikkel the donations from that one live stream too. I need to get that to him pretty soon. Let's see here. Yeah, I get it, Nefarious, I do. But we'll just have to... we'll have to figure something out with the winner here. All right, so if you know, I mean, they could use a one-time address too, you know, old school Satoshi style, and just do a new address for every transaction. But anyway, yeah. But then getting the crypto from the address that we send it to into the other one without, yeah, I get it. I get the whole privacy thing. So, all right. So the question is. The trivia question to win 500 Raven donated by Dan the Dane from Denmark is... So since it's about Ravencoin, we'll say it like this. Ravencoin is a platform coin. It's built on the Bitcoin blockchain, right? It's built from that code, right? Forked from that code, and it's built on the UTXO model of Bitcoin. So what is a UTXO? That's going to be the trivia question to win 500 Raven. So what is a UTXO? And it's got to be a good definition. You can't just give me what that stands for, right? It needs to be the definition of what that is. Not only what it stands for, but also the definition. Ooh, I stumped y'all. taking a little while here. Okay, that's part of it. Now, what is that, Dan the Dane? You're gonna win your own giveaway? That's not cool. All right, Nefarious got it close enough. Yeah, Nefarious was the first one to give what it stands for and the definition. I don't care if you win your own giveaway there, Dan. It's all good. But it looks like Nefarious won it, and Nefarious is in my Discord, so he can send me the address, and we can work it all that way. Maybe I should have had a tougher question. Yep, yep, yep. The winner is Nefarious. He was the first one to successfully answer the whole definition and everything, what it stands for and the definition. That was a good try by everybody, though. No problem, Gloombasket. Hey, we're back down to 25. That might be realistic. I don't know. 25 is a little higher than usual. So, Dan, do you want me to give you... Well, y'all are probably both in my Discord, so y'all are probably friends on Discord, so just hit each other up on there and let me know, make sure it's all good. Transactions are sat and all that junk. That'll be cool with me. Yeah, congratulations there, Nefarious. Good job. And thanks for being a super awesome mod in here too. Keeping everybody straight. Alright, so let's go and check out this rig here. See where we're at with it. Been running a while, so I want to kind of keep an eye on it and see what it's doing. About the same as far as hash rate goes, so not much of a change there. And I don't even want to use these values from Ravencoin Discord because their efficiency is so low, you know, compared to mine. So I wouldn't even bother with this, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm pretty much beating all of them except for this top one. This one's pretty close, efficiency-wise. Alright, well, now that we've settled down from that 180 viewer thing, I don't know what was going on with that. I'm going to call it a night. We've been going for an hour, a little bit over an hour, I think. Or about an hour, something like that. It's really late for me. You can see it in my eyes. Super tired. Let's see. Tonight's Wednesday. I'll go live again tomorrow night. And then we'll do Crypto Fireball Friday. I got to get a little bit more time to like plan. I like to have at least somewhat of a plan during the streams. Tonight I was just like last minute kind of threw this together. I've been wanting to cover T-Rex, and then I saw that they had that problem with 15.5, so I was like, you know, I'll go ahead and do a video on T-Rex and Caw Pow and all that. So it worked out pretty good. I think we might have learned a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I know Red Panda did that video today. That was crazy. I wonder when did he say in the video like when that actually happened? Was it that very first day, or was this like over a period of time? I didn't catch that part. I'll have to rewatch it because I used to be able to watch or at least participate in the chat at work, but we have YouTube is like blocked now completely, so we can't even get to YouTube at work anymore. So it's mainly because of the human malware and remote work and working from home and all that stuff, because they're trying to conserve bandwidth, right? Instead of people just sitting at work on YouTube all day. So yeah, hash rate's solid. I mean, I've had some problems with it with AMD GPUs, but Nvidia it seems to work. I have zero problems. Zero problems. Oh, it was 11 a.m. for you. It was noon for me most days, and then sometimes it was 1 p.m. for me, depending. Sometimes. Yeah, so it's 9. Wow, he's doing them that early, huh? He might be trying to play around with the YouTube algorithm. Got a rejected share here. One rejected share. I seem to get that a lot, but it's not a whole lot of rejected shares. I wish maybe that the OS maybe did something else besides throw up this big red bang here, you know, and just maybe gave some other slight indication. If you have 1 rejected share, that's out of 122, that's less than 1%. So it would seem like maybe there was some other way of displaying that you've got a rejected share instead of like throwing up this big warning, because this big warning makes me want to reboot the rig to get rid of it, right? Because OCD taking over, and you know, it's like I don't want this thing staring in my face all day, right? So yeah, it makes me want to reboot the rig to get rid of it, but I don't know. You might be able to 55. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, you might be able to pause it. I don't think you can. I think you have to actually stop the miner. Let's see here. See if we can figure this out. Not that. I wonder if you can do something in the console maybe to clear that without actually restarting the rig. Let's see if we can figure this out real quick. Yeah, the splitters were definitely the issue. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I knew about him not doing premieres anymore, but he might be messing around with the start time just to see. I'm gonna do a miner stop. Miner start. I don't think that clears out the shares though. You're making 308 Raven a day? Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. Okay, so starting and stopping the miner, not necessarily restarting the rig, appears to clear that out without having to restart it, you know, actually power cycle it. But I think, I want to say I tried that before here, like a, where was it at? Yeah, up here, like a pause. I don't think that works. I don't think you can just pause it and then restart it. I could be wrong. Like I did it through the console, right? I went over here and did it. It's probably the same thing. I would imagine it's the same thing. But I feel like I've tried this over here before and it didn't work as far as clearing that out. So I don't know. Whatever. It's going to come back anyway, you know, because you're going to get that one share every now and then that is rejected. Normally it means like a bad overclock or a really horrible internet connection. So I don't know why it's actually coming, because I don't have, I mean, we've got pretty conservative overclock settings. It's nothing crazy. And then I've got a wired connection with this PC, so, or with this rig. So I don't think it's that, you know. And I'm on Raven Miner pool. So sometimes you can change pools, you know, sometimes that'll help with the rejected shares because it could be something on the pool side. In this case, don't think that's the case, but you never know. All right, so now my OCD is okay. Yeah, I talked to those guys too. It just seems like there could be, they could just simply put like a number here, like a 0 or the number submitted, like a a 132/0, like kind of small, right? You know, just not a big exclamation point bang, because it makes you think that something's really freaking wrong, right? And then you put your mouse over it and it's just one rejected share. So it just kind of throws, I don't know. To me, it's just a creature comfort kind of thing that they could work on. But I know they're working on this. They're working on huge things for HASHR8 OS. So I'm not gonna beat them up over that little thing. But oh, that's awesome. Yeah, 300 Raven a day is solid. What would 83 mega hash get? About, let's use the what to mine calculator here. I know I said I was getting out of here, but you know, you guys always freaking distract me and stuff and keep me going. Go over here, go to coins. I like talking crypto with you guys, you know, talk about this stuff all day, every day, right? We got like 84 mega hash at the power draw on, or the power indication on HASHRate OS is actually pretty good, because I've got it pretty fine-tuned to be accurate, because you can go in there and set a system value that will, you know, it modifies the total system power draw, right, to match what it should be. So it says 844 here. If I was to go to CASA and check that out, it is at 841, right? So that's super close. So I'm pretty happy with that. So you can just simply look right here once you get that set, and you can set it in your system info. So if you go in here, I'm not going to do it because there's private information in there. But if you go in system info right here, somewhere over here, there's going to be a system power, I think is what it's called, something like that. It'll be somewhere over here, and you can add in, you know, 150 watts or 160 watts or whatever your system is, and you will be able to get an accurate calculation on the total power draw at the wall. So like right now it says 846, and I'm actually at 841 still at the wall, but that's still pretty close. I mean, it's way closer than it would be if I didn't include that system setting, right? If I didn't go in here and change that setting, then I would be at, this would be showing me like 600, but it's actual 841, right? So yeah, it's good. It's a good capability, or good feature to put in here to be able to do that. So we're at 846 at the wall. So let's throw that in here. If I can find my, there we are, 846. I'm at 0.103 kilowatt. Basically a little bit over 10 cents per kilowatt hour. And everything else looks pretty good. Don't know about the difficulty. We'd have to go and look. Probably pretty accurate by now. It's probably, I would say it's leveled out. So we'll just use that value that's pulling there. Calculate. So even this rig, 6 GPUs, is getting 170 a day. That's not bad. Not bad. What is up, Seth Estrada and Red Panda? We had something, Red Panda, we had something really, and Seth, we had something really crazy happen a few minutes ago. The number of viewers, the number of active viewers watching now went from 20 to like 180 in just a few seconds. In like well, it probably took a minute. And it stayed at 180 for a little bit. Then it dipped back down into like the 40s and 30s. And then it shot back up again to like 120 or something. Have y'all ever seen anything like that before? And what is it? Is that like is that like giveaway bots or something? I don't know. I don't have giveaway in any of the text of the description or the title. So I was thinking that it wouldn't be that unless it knew it from saying that giveaway during the stream. So like my voice, you know, saying giveaway, maybe that's what triggered it. I don't know. It was really weird though. Well, it might have been Red Panda. I don't know. You gotta tell me whenever you're attacking me with the bot, man. Let me know that stuff. Yeah, I talked about your stream or your video a little bit too. That was crazy. Those burn up splitters, pretty nuts. Yeah, because whenever that happened, I was like, all right, everybody that's watching right now, spam the chat with the number 1, and we only got like 10 people to do it, right? So I knew that it was not real. It wasn't like an actual 180 viewers. But it was kind of crazy because we were all just sitting here chatting and going over stuff, and we looked down and it's like, oh my gosh, there's 180 people in here. Yeah, Chancoin, thanks. Thanks for the 1. A little bit behind. No, I'm not saying to do it again. We're at 22. We're solid right now. We're good. No need to do that. All right, I've been saying I was going to get out of here for a while. This time I mean it. That's it. I'm done. I'm so tired. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Thursday. Oh, yeah, we did the giveaway. We're good, right? Nefarious won the giveaway. You guys are working on that. And then y'all are going to distract me again like y'all always do. Yeah, ouch. Oh, here we go again. It's going up. Look. Here, let's be a part of it. Let's let Seth and Red Panda be a part of this this craziness. And you know what? I said giveaway a couple of times too. Whenever I was talking about what was happening, I was saying giveaway, giveaway. I'm gonna keep saying it and watch it. Look at the number. Giveaway. I'm gonna do a giveaway. That's pretty disturbing, actually. Yeah, I said giveaway a few times. No, Dan. No. We're good. We're not going to give away another 200 Ravens to a bunch of bots. How spooky is that? That I'm just sitting here saying giveaway and that happens. I don't know. What reality are we living in right now? That's insane. It makes no sense. All right. I mean, it does make sense, but it's scary. Now I'm going to be compelled to do that every stream. I'm going to say giveaway, 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 and just see if it does it. You know, if Red Panda did that during one of his streams, live streams, it would probably take down the whole internet because he'd have 50,000 viewers. Yeah, this is going to be a thing now. I'm going to, at the very beginning of the stream, I'm just going to say, giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. Well, those, you know, those, the fake, you know, the fraud giveaways, the Bitcoin giveaways that they stream with those hacked accounts or bot accounts or whatever, they have 22,000, 23,000 live viewers, it says. So I know that the things exist, right? I know that it works like that, that there's stuff out there, you know, looking for the word giveaway, right? But it's just kind of crazy that it's doing it off of my voice, not off of like text. You know, it's not that. It's just doing it off of me saying it. Kind of crazy. I mean, I know they do that, and they've been doing that for many years because, like, if I was to play a song right now that was copyrighted or had royalties or whatever, they would. I mean, this video would probably, the live stream would probably be taken offline, most likely, right? So, so I know that they listen to the audio part of it, but it's just kind of crazy to see it happen like live like that. Yeah, it might be doing it from the chat too, yeah. $165. I thought, for a second, that, because it happened around the same time that Crypto Wendy O showed up, right? So I was thinking that maybe, she maybe got into her Telegram group or, coming off of her stream or something, was like, hey, let's go and head over to SavageMine, but that wasn't the case either. Yeah, see, so now we're at 172 again. Yeah, no doubt. The giveaway you're gonna keep making me say giveaway. I don't know. I mean, I'm having fun with it. I think it's hilarious, but I don't know. If I get flagged, I get flagged. I still think it's funny. Yeah, Chancoin, yes, we had a giveaway earlier. Is Telegram shutting down? I don't know. I do not know. Was it right before she came in that we started going up? I didn't notice. It took me a little while to notice, but that seemed to correlate to whenever she came in, but could be wrong. What's up, Crypto Mikhail? I know. I still got to get you the donation money. I got to get it into. I don't even know what I need to do. Because, it takes a while I don't even know how to get it out of the super chat. I don't even know how that works. Red Panda needs to school me on that because I don't even know. I mean, I guess it's out there somewhere. I don't even know where to see or how to. Yeah, I don't even know how to see the balance. I go to the video and I can see how much the video earned, right? Or not earned, but the super chats, I can see that. So I know how much it was. We didn't reach an all-time high on our watching now. The stream, the viewers, the live viewers. That's funny. I think Nefaria said it was 198 at the top. Yeah, I mean, I think I set up. I want to say I set it up with PayPal. I think. I'm really bad about stuff like that. I think it's through PayPal, so maybe at some point it'll come in there. But I haven't gotten it yet. I mean, it's just I see it on the video, but that's it. It was like $78 for super chat for that video for the rig frame, the Veta frame build video. No, I'm not gonna attempt it because Nefarious and Red Panda's right. I mean, I might get the video flagged in some way for attracting the bots, I guess. I mean, they're friggin' YouTube bots, right? So they should know about them, but I don't know. I don't want to get like something crazy done to the channel or whatever. So I'm gonna let it die down. I'm not gonna say the G word anymore. That's crazy how that goes away. So on those fraud streams, the ones I'm talking about where it says send them X crypto, you'll get X crypto back, X times 5 or whatever. And they call it like an airdrop, but it's not an airdrop, but whatever. I guess that's what happens to them, is that there's these bots out there looking for that G word, and they see that, and then that's where the bots go to. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's back at 75 now. I mean, is it really counting the G word? It must be. Because it just went up 20. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. Pretty insane. Yeah, now it's going back up again. All right, that's going to be it. I will see you guys tomorrow night. This was fun. Sorry, I kind of went long, just kind of goofing around with the bots or whatever is going on over there with the viewers going crazy over there. Yeah, so sorry about that, but we will get back on track tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday, so I should be normal time tomorrow, like 9:30. It should be. Tonight something came up right before the stream, and I was like, man, you know. I couldn't do it, and I had to wait until after Ravencoin was done. So still got one in here though, so that's good. Hope you guys have fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thought it was at least somewhat useful. Didn't really cover anything too crazy, but I mean those overclock settings for call power are pretty significant, and seeing the efficiency, right, that hash per kilowatt, right, is pretty important. That's where you make the money, right? You know, that first day, as Red Panda can attest to, the first day, whenever, like for future reference, if a coin that is dominated by, and we're going to experience this again, if a coin that's dominated by ASICs and FPGAs is going to fork those off the network, then it would behoove you. I didn't do it. Red Panda did. I didn't. It would behoove you to get ready, especially in this case, because what the devs did for the Ravencoin fork was they changed the difficulty. They set a fixed difficulty for the first 180 blocks. So that's 180 minutes. So for 3 hours, you were able to mine at 256 difficulty. That's crazy low, okay? So the difficulty is now like, I don't know, 55,000 or whatever, 55K, probably more than that. So in the future, if this happens again, and it will, because there's several forks coming up here pretty soon, it's best to just get everything configured ahead of time and throw literally every amount of power that you can at it for that amount of time. Now, in this case, it probably would have messed something up as far as power goes. But that's why, like, that testing the 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time, or a month, however long we had, we were doing a lot of testing and figuring out that power thing. And Bitsby Trippin' Carter over at BBT Carter, he did a lot of testing on it. And in one of his videos, he specifically said, look, you cannot just take everything and apply it the same way that you would to ETH hash, right? Mining Ethereum. You can't just throw all the power at it because you're going to burn something up. And specifically, it was aimed at power supplies, right? You know, messing up your power supply, getting way over the 80% efficiency rating, and maxing out the power supply and burning stuff up. So he said that specifically in one of his streams. I don't remember which one it was, but it was in there. And so that's important. But what I'm getting at is, like, just be ready, right? Have all the settings, you know, the right power, but max out your power as much as possible. Because the idea then is not necessarily efficiency, right? Your kilowatt per hour, your hash per kilowatt isn't really that important, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to increase your hash power, right? You want to throw as much hash power at it in the shortest amount of time, especially during that 3 hours, because that was crazy. That was insane. All right, guys, I will see you tomorrow night. Stay savage, everybody.